This week on Foods with Flavor, we're having Greek Slouvaki and tzatziki sauce. This week we're going to be making a Greek Slouvaki, and we're going to be making this one with a pork tenderloin. You can make it with chicken if you'd like. It's exactly the same recipe. There actually is no difference. If you wanted to do a combination as well, you can do that. We're also going to be making a tzatziki sauce, which is that traditional cucumber sauce that you get with gyro, pronounced Y-E-E-R-O, gyro. And we're going to be eating our Greek Slouvaki just like we would a traditional gyro. Except for we're going to be using a naan instead of a Mediterranean bread. Both breads are very similar. So hold on and I'll show you how to make it. So the first thing we're going to do here is make the marinade. So I'm squeezing juice of half a lemon into a bowl. Make sure you get all the seeds, or you can squeeze it in a separate bowl and pour it in. I'm adding olive oil, and if you need the full recipe for exact amounts, just look below. I'm adding white wine vinegar. That's what's really going to break down the meat and make it very tender. And then some fresh thyme and fresh rosemary that has been chopped. I also added oregano as well, and then some salt and pepper. So after I've got that all in the bowl, I'm just going to whisk it up for a second, and that's basically it for the marinade. So for this recipe, I've been using pork tenderloin. So here it is. I've already taken the membrane off the outside of the pork and chopped it into about inch-long pieces. And notice, normally I would add the garlic in the marinade, but I already had it in with the meat, so I didn't add the garlic with the marinade since it was already there. So to make the tzatziki sauce, you're going to use, I'm only using one cucumber. I'm only making half recipe in this, but normally I would do two. This is a regular cucumber. You can also use an English cucumber as well. English cucumbers, you most likely won't have to take the seeds out, but a regular cucumber, you're going to have to take the seeds out. So once I've de-seeded both of these sides, then I'm just going to kind of finely chop that cucumber up into small pieces is one way. The better way, and what you're going to see, is to actually grate it. If you want, it just works better. It's finer and tastes better. It's the right size. So you can chop it, but grating it's preferable. So once it's all grated, I'm adding just a little bit of salt. Don't add too much or the tzatziki sauce will be too salty. And what the salt's doing is it's going to make all the water extract from the cucumber. We don't want that water in the tzatziki sauce. We just want the cucumber. So after you've let it sit there for about 10 minutes, you're going to take a clean towel and put it in there and just kind of twist it and squeeze it out. And you can see how much water, there's a ton of water you're going to get out. And this is just one cucumber. And it actually just kind of rolls out in a ball. It's very simple. So here I'm using a good quality Greek yogurt. Notice how thick it is. It's not runny like a traditional yogurt. So once I've got the yogurt in, I'm adding some garlic. And garlic is always to preference. If you don't like as much garlic as I put in, start with half, start with a quarter. Find out what you like. So here, the spices I'm adding are mostly dill, but also a little bit of fresh mint, finely chopped. Some lemon juice. Don't add too much lemon juice or it'll get bitter. And then I'm just going to mix that up a little bit. And then I'm going to add some fresh ground black pepper. And I'm going to mix that in. And you need to let that sit in your refrigerator for like 4 hours or overnight. But it needs time. So I've taken the pork out of the marinade and I've put it on a metal skewer. If you're using bamboo, don't forget to soak your bamboo or wooden skewers in water. Right? I've added onions on these. So this is just a white onion. You could use red onion. And I'm just, grilling them on the side. So I'll touch the pork to make it firm. Once it's firm and it's not soft, I know it's done. So here I have the naan, and notice this is very round naan. It looks very similar to Mediterranean bed. It works the same. So I'm just going to simply pull that pork, or it could be chicken if you wanted chicken. I'm going to add some tomatoes. I also add fresh spinach to this as well. I didn't in this video, but usually I add fresh spinach. If you like it, use it. If you don't, you don't. As far as the tzatziki sauce, just add as much as you like. I love this stuff, so I'll put probably more on than normal people would eat. So then you can just kind of wrap it up. You can wrap it in tin foil if you'd like. I just use a fork. I don't care if it gets messy. Don't forget to subscribe, follow me on social media, and click on the link below to see a recommended video.